He visited me on campus and again came with a parcel. I opened it and it was an iPhone. I screamed. I jumped. I hugged him. He said, "You are in a university now, and this is the kind of phone a university girl should use." Mm-mm. A few days later, he came to visit. While in his car, he said, "I've known you for a while now, and I want you to be my girlfriend. And if you say yes to me today, I will marry you soon so we can settle in the UK." He was 42, and I was only 19. I asked him, "Why didn't you say it earlier? If you had, I wouldn't have agreed to another person's proposal." He asked, "You mean you have someone in your life?" I said, "Yeah. We started dating a few months ago and I can't break up with him for no reason." He said, "You are seeing someone else after everything I've done for you." I said, "I thought you liked me as a younger sister and nothing else." He started ranting. "How could you be my sister? Is that how ungrateful you can be?" I told him I wanted to go to the hostel. He said, "You are not going anywhere until we settle this." He got out of the car and said, "Give me my phone." I thought he was joking. He snatched the phone from my hand. He looked at my feet and said, "The shoes, take them off." I looked around and realized we were drawing the attention of the other people. I took off the shoes. He collected my purse, took the money inside, and threw the purse away. I asked him, "Can I go now?" He said, "When am I going to receive the rest of my things?" I told him, "They are at home. Go to the shop tomorrow and my sister will give them to you." Life has its own struggles, its own ups and downs. And sometimes these ups and downs, the downs can be the most embarrassing moments of our lives. It does not last because we are too hurt by it, but because the lessons that are left behind the embarrassment are still shaping us. I am Jacqueline in Cancer, and this is JERNAC Trends. Before we get into today's story, let me first introduce my guest, Rukayetu Adamu.
Hi.
And Shani Najim Mudin.
Hi.
So today's story reads, after I completed SHS, I worked as a sales girl in my sister's boutique. One afternoon, a man in his early 40s parked in front of the shop and came in to look around. After browsing, he didn't buy anything. When he got to the counter, he asked, "What's your name?" "My name is Efe." "Efe, would you be my friend?" Quote, "Would you be my friend?" "Why not? As long as you buy from me, we are friends. I will come around often because of you. I will be here whenever you come." I didn't see him again for about 3 months until one afternoon he walked in. He told me he had traveled to the UK for a job assignment. He went into his bag and brought out a parcel. He said, "This is for you. I thought I should get you something on my way back to Ghana." I opened it and it was a perfume and 2 pairs of shoes. I didn't know how he knew my size, but when I wore them, they fit perfectly. I was so happy I almost wanted to kneel and say thank you. I didn't even know his name, so that day I asked, and he said, "Tom." He took my number, he called often, and I called him often too. Some days, he would drive by the boutique and deliver lunch. Sometimes, he would call to find out if my sister was around so he could pick me up for lunch. One day, I received a mobile money alert from him. I called and said, "What is it for?" And he said, "A girl like you might need something she's not getting. Buy something for yourself." Oh, that's so gentlemanly. One day, my elder sister asked me, "Do you think this man is doing all these things for you just because he admires you?" I said, "It's been months already and he hasn't said anything. We talk every day and he hasn't given me indication that he likes me in a romantic way. My sister said, you should ask him why he's doing all that for you. I was only 18 then, so I thought he saw me as a younger sister or something. One day, he told me he was going back to the UK and would be there for a while. He asked me what I wanted, and I told him anything from your heart. While he was away, I got admission to the university. I told him about it, and he sent money for my fees. 2 months later, he came back to Ghana. He visited me on campus and again came with a parcel. I opened it and it was an iPhone. I screamed. I jumped. I hugged him. He said, you are in a university now, and this is the kind of phone a university girl should use. A few days later, he came to visit. While in his car, he said, I've known you for a while now, and I want you to be my girlfriend. And if you say yes to me today, I will marry you soon so we can settle in the UK. He was 42, and I was only 19. I asked him, why didn't you say it earlier? If you had, I wouldn't have agreed to another person's proposal. He asked, you mean you have someone in your life? I said, yeah. We started dating a few months ago and I can't break up with him for no reason. He said, you are seeing someone else after everything I've done for you. I said, I thought you liked me as a younger sister and nothing else. He started ranting. How could you be my sister? Is that how ungrateful you can be? I told him I wanted to go to the hostel. He said, you are not going anywhere until we settle this. He got out of the car and said, give me my phone. I thought he was joking. He snatched the phone from my hand. He looked at my feet and said, the shoes, take them off. I looked around and realized we were drawing the attention of the other people. I took off the shoes. He collected my purse, took the money inside, and threw the purse away. I asked him, can I go now? He said, when am I going to receive the rest of my things? I told him, they are at home. Go to the shop tomorrow and my sister will give them to you. He said, she better bring them or else you will hear from me again. I walked barefoot to the hostel while onlookers started judging me and forming stories in their head. I called my sister and told her what had happened, and she said, he dare not come to the shop tomorrow, or else he would have the showdown of his life. He better not. And just as my sister said, he never showed up to the shop, and I never heard from him again. How nothing could make me forget the embarrassment I went through that day. For days, I couldn't step out of the hostel. But today, I count it as one of life's experience. I've learned to ask people what they do want from me, and I've made it a point to know what others expect before I build a relationship with them. This truly is a very long story, and it has a lot for us to know about. So, for this discussion, let us be seated. As we said, JERNAC Trends, we just don't talk, we dig. So, we are about to dig into this story. Shani,
Yes.
what's your take on this?
This story, I can't blame the lady and I can't blame the guy, the man too.
How?
Yeah. As a man, and then you see a lady, the first day you see the lady, and then maybe you like her or something, you have to make the lady know your intention
Make your intentions.
before whatever the next lesson that you'll be doing with the lady. Because you giving him this one, the gift, all that stuff, maybe the girl won't know that, oh, you love her or like you like that kind of this. You want to be in a relationship with her.
Romantic relationship with her.
So for the man taking the things from the lady because the lady said that, oh, she's not in a relationship, the man didn't did well because his lack of this one maturity for that instance.
Okay. Rukia, my question to you is that, is it always a point that whenever a man gives you gifts, it's automatic that he wants a romantic relationship with you.
No, some men, in quotes, give because they just want to give, or they I think because they take you as their younger sibling or sister, although you don't share blood really relationship. And others also give because they want a relationship, romantic relationship. Yeah, but then with these girls and this lady's story, I should I say the man, I understand both parties.
Okay, how so?
The, for them, according to the man, he said, upon all the things he did for the lady, does it mean that the lady is seeing someone else? And with the ladies too, I understand it, because you didn't even tell me that you won't even you want me.
And in the first place, the man said he wanted to be friends with her.
Friends.
So
Friends.
40.
So being friends with you doesn't mean like I just want to be like, because there are some casual friend. There are some like maybe when they want to approach a lady at the first this one, they are afraid to come like the romantic way, like so that maybe you can bounce him or that kind. So they are afraid for the bounce. They can come in with friends. Then later on they will not let you know they are listening. But the man has kept the thing long. For how many months before?
It was several months.
Several months before he now confessed his feelings to the lady. That one day, the man has to make a mistake. The only thing, maybe like 1 month, within 1 month, you have to let the lady know your main
stance
listen before.
So I think the lady was 18 when she first met the man, and she was 19 when the man proposed.
That's
so
1
so
year.
That's a whole year.
He said, oh yeah.
It's a whole
And then you
year.
expect the lady to wait for you.
No.
And then right now, the lady is now in university.
Yes.
And then that's her first year. Like now, like if ladies go to university and then maybe they haven't been in a relationship, and then when they just said then because they have seen their colleagues be in a relationship, they were like, oh, let me also try and see how the things.
And then moreover too, when the lady told you about her getting admission into the university, did the lady ask you for money for her tuition fee?
Okay, so
no, so you did it voluntarily, like you did it willingly. Yes.
I think I'm not thinking in the man's perspective, but I may say that he thought, okay, you're going into the university, you're a girl I'm interested in, so let me foot your bills for you.
Let me help out.
Bear in mind, you didn't even let the girl know that you are interested in her. You want to court her, you want to date her.
Okay.
So in this case, whatever you are doing it because you from your first
wasn't the lady
attempt.
also being pretentious to say that she didn't have any hint that the man was actually aiming for something other than friendship?
I can still have hints or something telling me you can all do whatever you want to do, telling me you are interested in me.
Mm-hmm.
But then the fact that you've not opened your mouth to tell me that, hey, I want to date you, or me per se, like I want to coach you. I still take it as
still doesn't.
But
send me, yes,
this thing, you don't have to wait for the man to propose to you. Maybe like as far as like guy normally give you the gift and all that stuff. Oh, ask the man to know the main intention for him giving you the gift.
Okay, that
you see, not all men will. Oh, sorry, not all men will give you gifts, and then they're just like they are just giving for friendship or like for success or like that kind of. No.
But from the onset, he said he wants to be friend with her.
Okay, why are we also not seeing it from the man's perspective? What if he said he wanted to be friends, but in actuality he just wanted to know how the lady was? Because take note, he doesn't know her temperament. He doesn't know how she is.
You can't just jump into a relationship.
And I think he was kind of expecting her to kind of see the signs that
before you propose. That's what I'm saying. Like,
how old was the lady?
No,
she was 18 years. 18, and how old was the man?
He was 41. Considering he was 42.
So the man is mature enough. The lady is just coming up. And then when we are coming up,
but that does not also serve as an excuse.
Yes.
It might be an excuse, but it's not good enough. It's not a valid excuse to say that I don't think this man liked me. Don't you think somewhere in the lady's mind she actually thought this man liked her, but she just decided to block that
Play,
thought
yes, play along or
and play along with
You
the
see,
man.
you see what Ruka just said about the age something, the girls
maturity
this one.
aspect or
No,
Maybe
Shani,
I can say that
Shani,
them.
I asked the question.
Yep.
I asked the question. I said, what if the lady actually had this thought that the man liked her, but decided to just let go of it, not pay attention to it,
Yeah.
and still dragged the man along?
So that's the issue of the lady, because that's what I was saying. If a man is giving you a gift as a lady, you have to make sure ask the man and know the real intention of the
So
man.
you believe the lady had that thought
she,
that the man?
she can know, or maybe she doesn't know, because she's still young. Maybe that time, maybe
She's so
that's
naive,
naive
yeah.
something can be playing around.
I don't want to use the word naive for the girl. No, because you not knowing at all, you not having a clue at all that it could be possible. I think that's you being naive.
even her sister made it known
And
to
the
her.
fact that the man keeps sending you money, the man keeps sending you gifts, and your sister makes it known to you that could it be that this man likes you? You should ask the man what he wants. And you tell your sister that no, he just sees me as a sister. Your sister said ask the man. So why didn't you ask the man?
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's naive something. So maybe like if she would have listened to the listen, sit down and think about it. Oh, let me ask the man and see the main intention of the man. That one that should have know that maybe the guy is in love with her, but not like seeing
In
her
a
as like
a
a
brotherly
sister.
or sisterly relationship.
Because I'm not your family member.
That's
So me giving you something that you
But
can't
we
just
sometimes
hey.
get outsiders who help people they don't know
We have
without expecting
men-
anything in
No,
return.
no,
So you
you
can't
see-
say you're not a family member, so
We
you can't
have
help.
men who actually do good for ladies,
Ladies,
and do not
yeah.
actually expect
Expect
Anything in return.
And then let me tell you something. If a man is giving you something like helping you out,
Mm.
and then the thing is just like the person himself, at the onset, the man will let you know that what I'm giving you, I'm just giving you as a sister.
And what if he
Like I'm
doesn't
seeing you
tell
as
me?
a sister or something.
What if he doesn't tell me from the onset that?
So if a man come to you, then said I want to be friends with you, and then start giving you a gift, you have to sit down and think twice.
Okay.
I will not think twice.
Think twice.
Think twice.
So now it becomes
Because-
my responsibility
Maybe to think
sit down and
twice.
think
twice.
You know, I'm
about the
thinking,
gift
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just
receiving.
thinking once. You are thinking,
as
you are
far
letting
as
me think
he's
twice.
giving you the gifts, you have to
Okay.
think like, now
That is true,
the
true.
friendship is not the friendship that I'm thinking about. Because a man cannot just come to you like that. I want to be friends with you as a lady. For what?
Oh, it happens.
Oh, you can have a lady and a guy
Be
being
friends, best friends. and
Just
other
out.
things,
No,
but then
no.
without-
You can be friends with a guy maybe like through work or school that way, but not like you are just working. Then I'll just see and say,
want to be your
Jacqueline,
friend.
yeah, I want to be friends with you.
Maybe the person,
Outside.
the person
Okay.
is lacking
Okay, that
friendship. and
aside.
all.
It can
That
come
aside.
happen that
That
way.
aside.
Outside friends, they don't want the guy have intention.
Maybe the guy,
Their
the person is
agenda
lacking
was his
friends
coming.
outside, and the person wants to be you.
Oh,
Like a friend.
I will tell you
Like
that
a
there's no
friends,
guys
and the person
outside.
wants you. So it's
Okay,
normal.
so that's aside. The man telling the lady that he's actually interested in her, and he going to the school, and the lady telling him that, oh, you should have told me earlier. So I'm in a relationship now. Do you think it was appropriate on the man's side to just throw the lady out of the car and ask for everything he has bought for her?
Now that one there,
That was-
I
that
would
was
say
bad.
That
That
was
was bad.
And then that was lack of maturity. Something.
Yes,
Because
yes.
that thing doesn't mean like you have to throw the lady or
lady
take
out.
everything that you have
And on a
given
more
this
serious
one. The
note,
lady.
you once told this lady that I'm interested in you,
Interested,
I like you. So
First reject put on watching your money. Hey. But
the
then
the
the
guy
man-
was like sometimes you see that at the beginning I said like there are some ladies when they get into university and then they see their colleagues dating day to day say that okay they want to try it and see. So maybe that's her beginning.
Try and error.
Yeah,
Try and error.
So if the man would have sit down and thought about it and say okay, you say like you are in a relationship and then still the man still give her money doing all that stuff. Maybe if the other guy that she's dating start giving her stress, she'll leave her and then come back to you, and then that's what you wanted.
okay. You have a
So
point there.
right that time you are gaining.
You actually do have a point
You are
there.
gaining the you are gaining.
Okay.
So by you
Because
throwing
we
her
actually
out
do
from your
have
car, that
guys
one
who
there.
come after ladies, and the lady will be like, I'm in a relationship.
Relationship.
And they will
And then-
still not mind.
They will
They'll
be
still
there
follow
because they
you
will know the
around.
first time is the best. What if the next day, you break up with your
Yes,
parents'
we
boyfriend
have
and then you
guys
come
like
back
that.
to me?
See
So
that.
it's just
And then
Bear
there
in
are
mind, this
some
man
who are
is
like
42.
eh,
Bear in mind,
so
this
he's
man is
maybe he's
42.
in a
Time
hurry.
is not on his side.
Yes.
He
And
wants
then
to get
you see,
married.
you see, because of maybe like the lady has seen the age that way.
Yes.
If the man is
No,
42 and then no,
The
let
lady
me.
said, if you had told me earlier, I wouldn't have dated. So
Yes.
taking note that the age factor was never a problem, because she said, her word said, if you had told me earlier, I wouldn't have started dating.
But who told you that what the lady said to the man she was dating? You don't know. Maybe she was just trying to test
Yes,
the man.
trying
and
to test
see
the man, but
whether,
then for the man to
whether
even
the
in.
man really love her or something. Because she's looking at the she's looking at the age factor something. Maybe the man only need her outside something. Maybe to use her outside, but he's not going to marry her. So, but she wants
No,
to test the man and see whether the man really love
said
her
he
or
will
not.
marry her.
You get it?
We can actually sit and say that,
But the man said
because
he will
from
marry
the
her.
story she said the man said, if you say yes to my proposal today, I can get married to you today. We know it's a thin man
Oh,
say, but it could be
we have
could
seen
been
story
serious.
like that.
Yes.
It could
A
have
man
been.
can,
It could have been he was actually
We know,
serious
we know
about
you're a
that.
man, though, but then
It
for
could have
this,
been he was actually serious about that
Yes.
and would have married the girl. For him to have just
Someone who has traveled outside the country, then stayed there for a month. Maybe he's having another wife over
Not
there.
all men
It can
are
be.
like that.
No,
Not
it
all
can be.
men are
It
like
can
that.
be. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it can be like he's having another wife outside the country, while he normally go there to visit them and then come
Shani.
back to the country again. And then maybe when he just married, the promise that he promised you. Maybe when you accept today, he will get married to you. Maybe he married to you, and then you be in Ghana here.
Nah,
and
he
then
said he'll
once
take you to
this
the
one,
UK.
He said it. He said it.
UK has landed.
this
UK
is where we never find ourselves into trouble, and then later
What he
on we
did
blame
was
ourselves.
advice when the lady just was like, "Oh, you
I'm
should
in a
have
relationship.
you should have told me earlier and blah blah blah." You should have okay, then I'll give you time.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay,
Then
yeah,
start-
men actually do that.
Yes,
Giving you
then
time.
start
Think
pushing
about
the
it.
money on the lady.
Yeah, men actually do
When
that.
you-
You see, ladies and like a
Start
little.
pushing the
Start
money on the
receiving
lady.
them.
But here lies the case because the lady said, "Oh, you should have told me." She didn't even say no. She said, "Oh, I'm even dating.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
should have
maybe
told
that's
me
really-
earlier. That means you even have a chance."
That's actually true.
No, you
actually
took
right.
everything. That means when even if in the nearby future you get married, cry, you can even do the same thing. A little misunderstanding, you just sack it from the
I
house.
think he was really hurt with the
Me
lady.
too,
No.
He was actually very hurt. He
No.
was very hurt.
No, you
for
shouldn't.
him to just tell her, leave my car, like just yank the lady out.
Yeah,
Took
no,
the
no.
purse.
He took the purse and everything. I
Money,
think
they
he was,
threw
he
the
was
purse
just,
away.
He was
Oh,
just
that's
very
not maturity.
angry.
He's not matured enough.
He
He
was.
was on campus, and you know campus.
Gosh, the shame.
I'll
The
stop
Some
the
shame.
school. I'll stop
no,
the
some
school.
people they can't
Shame.
take like heartbreak easy like that or
Yes.
bouncing. Maybe you reject the person, they can't
Okay.
take it easily like that.
The
So at
shame
that
is
moment,
too
maybe
much.
how they will react, it will be different from maybe
Okay,
someone
so
else.
Shani, your final words to our ladies and to our men. Final words.
Oh, okay. So me, I would just say like to my colleagues, men or guys, when you see a lady, make your intention clear
Clear.
to the lady. Don't be just be giving this one, give to the lady, then have in mind that the lady will know your main intention. And as a ladies too, whilst you are receiving gifts from men, make sure that you ask the guy to know their main intention while giving the gift. Don't just be receiving the gift and then thinking that, oh, I'm just giving you as a sister. Sister for where? Are you from what? Are you from
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Please, your final words.
As my brother said, are you my brother or you're
Eh.
not related?
Now, you should be very careful how you use the word brother.
Brother.
Or sister, you might come back to
As
handle it, so
my friend here.
please. Okay.
your
Friend
husband?
cry. You're not my husband, leave me alone. As my colleague said earlier, the men should make their intentions
No.
clear. And then ladies, we all know, we know ourselves, we like money. But then sometimes when the men comes our way, we should just ask them what they really want. They can just be like friends, so you hold them to it in the nearby future. You can even record it. Like you said, you want us to be just
Friendship.
friends. So what's happening? Why do you want us to date all of a sudden? And moreover, not all dates is good. So just be safe over there.
Okay. So, as you've heard, my viewers, Shani said, ladies, we should know when a man comes out, when you're receiving the gifts. Let number 6 also work. Ask, are you in for friendship or are you in for romance? And Rukai also made it known to us. As you are in for the romance or if you are in for the friendship, when the man says that he's in for friendship, check him, you take a picture. In the near future, when he comes back saying other things, you say, please, evidence. This is receipt of what she said.
Exactly.
So, my ladies, please, and my gentlemen, please, let us know our stance from the initial onset. When you start a relationship, if it's friends, you let us know. If it is relationship you want, you let us know. As we bring the show to a close, take in mind this is JERNAC Trends, and we don't just talk. We dig into issues for you.
Yes.
I'm your host, Jacqueline Nkansa. Catch you next time, same time, every day on YouTube, ATU TV, Wednesdays and Thursdays. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please leave your comments. I would be reading and I would be waiting for your opinions. Thank you and bye bye.